Welcome to the Fantasy Football Waiver Wire. Here are the best players to pick up heading into Week 3. At quarterback, Tampa Bay Buccaneers Baker Mayfield is looking like an every-week starter in fantasy football. Previously written off as a bust, Mayfield completed 26 of 34 passes for 317 yards and a touchdown in Week 2 against the Chicago Bears. Mayfield makes his trip this week into Philadelphia, which looks like a tough matchup on paper, but remember the Eagles have surrendered 300 passing yards to their first two opponents, New England Patriots Mac Jones and Kirk Cousins of the Minnesota Vikings. Pick up Mayfield and start him in Week 3. At running back, aggressively pursue Jerome, the running back on the Cleveland Browns. Ford rushed the ball 16 times for 106 yards while also securing 3 receptions for another 25 yards and a touchdown in Week 2 against the Steelers. Unfortunately, the Browns starter Nick Chubb will likely miss the rest of the season with a knee injury, making Ford a priority pickup and an add with a very optimistic outlook for the rest of the season in your fantasy league. At wide receiver, we recommend securing the Houston Texans rookie Nathaniel Tank Dell. Dell reeled in 7 of 10 targets for 72 yards and a touchdown against the Colts in Week 2. Dell is a slight player at only 165 pounds, but is an elite separator and a trusted target of fellow rookie CJ Stroud, the quarterback of the Houston Texans. Dell is going to be relied on immediately in Week 3 when the Texans visit the Jaguars in Jacksonville. Finally, at tight end, take a close look at 32-year-old Zach Ertz on the Arizona Cardinals. Ertz is averaging 9 targets a game, 6 receptions, and nearly 40 yards after 2 weeks of action. That's good enough to be the 8th best tight end in fantasy football. Even if you buy that Arizona is tanking, they will play Ertz to showcase that he's healthy and possibly trade him to a contending team who needs a pass-catching option at the tight end position. This may not last long, but Ertz is a sneaky add even against a tough defense in Dallas in Week 3.